you all just finished a U-Try where I asked you to determine if an equation represents a one-to-one function, and the equation I gave you was y equals the square root of x. So algebraically, what you're thinking is, does each x just go to 1y? Does each y just go to 1x? So let's think through that. If I substitute in any x value, I would hopefully pick a positive one so I can take the square root, okay, and give myself a real number. But whichever x value you choose, when you take the square root, you just get one answer. You know, if I have like x is 4, I would take the square root and say that y would be 2. Alright, if I have like x is 1, then I would take the square root and y would be 1. If I have 0, I would take the square root of 0 would be 0. You would get one answer for the y values every single time. Alright, if I have a y value, and I substitute that in, I'll be like, well, what if y is 2? What would x be? Alright, to get rid of the square root, I would square both sides. And when you square something, you just get one answer. So if y was 2, I would square it, and I would say x would be 4. If y was 3, I would square it, I would say x would be 9. So you get one x value every single time. Alright, if you are more of a visual person, you're curious what these look like, graphically, it looks like half of a parabola, just the top half, and that's because we don't have the negative version. So we don't have a plus or minus square root, it's just the positive square root, not the negative. So that's why there's not like another half down here, it's just the top half. Vertical line test, it passes just fine. Every vertical line goes through just one point. The horizontal line test, it also passes just fine. Every horizontal line goes through just one point. So it passes both. So whether you want to look at it graphically or algebraically, we come to the same conclusion that yes, it's a one-to-one function.